guys, welcome again to Trading Made Simple. This is the second example we're going to use on the AUDCAD, and this time we're going to use a trail of 1.75R. 1.75R, we already know that our risk reward is 21, so we're going to use this column here. So when, say, price comes down to 4.75R, our stop will be 3R. So let's put it over here for a moment. So let's set this up. So our R is 21. We're going to go 1.75, which is what? It's about 35, 36 pip stop or trail. So let's put this on there. In fact, I'm just going to put it across there a little bit like so. Something like that. Properties. Hi guys, welcome to Trading Made Simple. In this, we're going to look at the second example. The previous example we used a stop of 1.5R. Now we're going to use a stop of 1.75R, which on a 21 pip, 21 pip R or R21, that would be about 36, 37 pips. So we're going to use this here. So we're going to use this column here. So when we're down at say 4.75R, our stop will move to 3.0R or 3R. So let's get down the road and let's get this thing started. So our R value is 21. Our trail is 1.75. And we're just going to put our levels on here. So that can be, what is it, 9396, 9396, and O is 9307, and go OK, like so. So now all we need to do is find a good entry. Normally I'd use a limit order, a limit sell order. I'd set it for around about the previous day's close. So let's enter our trade. So we've entered now. I'll also, as we come to the end of that, I'll explain to you the continuation indicator. So the first level we're looking for is 1.75R, then our stop will move to break even. So we're coming towards the end of the first day. So here we are, we've almost come to the end of the first day. We have. So now let me explain to you about our continuation banner here, we only use it at the end of day one. We only use it on this bar here, this one here. And the key is we look down here, as long as those two colors are in the direction of our trade, all is good. If either one of those had turned green, we would have closed the trade. And from now on, for the rest of the trade, we don't bother with that at all. We just forget about it. I'll explain the momentum indicator as we progress, as it begins to work. The momentum indicator is this one here. When momentum slows, this will change to green because we are selling. So we are using a 1.75R trail. We need to get down to 1.75R, and of course beyond that, because there is your spread as well, to come to break even. So we are now at break even. We've gone through 1.75R, so we are now at break even. Next level we're looking for is 2.75. So we're looking for it somewhere in this area here. Touch and go. So now we've gone through 2.75, so we're now at R1 as our stop. You might be asking yourself, why can't I see the red stop line? That's because it is hidden. All the broker sees is your emergency stop, and this one here. The broker does not see your targets. The broker does not see your stops. But the trade manager keeps track of it all. So now we've gone through 3.75, so our stop is at R2. We've gone through 4.75, so our stop is now at R3. Our stop is now at R4. Our stop is now at R5. Now, this is of course the open of the day, but we see that we have the momentum indicator has changed to a green, telling us that the momentum has slowed, but we don't do anything until we come toward the end of the day. The reason that you have this indicator is so that you have an opportunity to close your trade before the end of the day. If you close your trade after the end of the day, many times the spread will hurt you, whereas before the end of the day, the spreads are still very, very tight. So we're halfway through the day. So here we've come to the end of the day on this bar here, and we are showing green. So you had opportunity to get out of this trade at that level there. Let me just get my pen for a moment, just to explain a couple of things. So you had opportunity to get out there, which was about 5.7 R, which is 11.4%. But remember that your stop is here at R5. So you can make a decision here whether you're willing to risk 0.7 R to see what's going to happen next, because you know you're safe. You've got 10% is already booked in. It's in the bank. Cannot be touched. All right? When price comes through and to here, it'll close at R5. So for me, my suggestion would be to, knowing you're safe there, is to let the trade go. But it's up to yourself. At this point here, you can bank 11.4%. So let's just continue and see what happens next. So our stop is still at R5. I'd say that we've gone through 7.75, so our stop is at R6. Our stop is still at R6. Our stop is at R6. Again, showing us the momentum is slowing. We don't act until the end of the day. We're probably still at R6. We've now gone through 8.75, so our stop is at R7. See the flicker of the green telling us that the momentum is slowing. So as we come toward the end of the day, you have another decision to make. So you can decide to close your trade there. And again, it looks like about 7.7 or 15.4%. Or you can say, hey, I'm happy there to bank 14% and see what happens. So I suggest we just let things run and see what actually happens. So now we are at R8. Our stop is at R8. Our stop is now at R9. We've gone through 10.75. Looks like we've almost gone through R11.75, so our stop may be now at R10. It's hard to tell. Momentum is again slowing. We're definitely at R10. We've gone through 11.75 R, so our stop is at R10. I think we're about to find out. Again, we could have closed there and banked. Well, we'll calculate it when it closes and show the options. But we're still at R10. R10 is the stop. And there it is. We've closed out at R10. So just looking at this, remember we had opportunity to get out here. I think it was 5.7R. Because we already had, our stop was already at R5, we continued. We had opportunity to get out here. I think that was at about 7.7, say. So about 15%. And there's about 11.4%. Okay, but our stop was at R7. So we'd already banked in 14% was in the bank. This case here, 10% was in the bank. We decided to continue and price came down, and again we got the weakness there, and that there was, well, it would have been near, let's just say it was R11 or 22%, but our stop was at R10, which was 20%, sorry, R10, which was 20% in the bank. Then finally came through and we closed at R10. So that's with a 1.75 trail, R trail. Now I hope you're beginning to see that when you want the long runs, you have to extend R. 1.5 only gave us, I think, 5.7 R, or around 10%. So let's have a look next if we change our trail to 2.0.